Hello!
Hi.
So, we're live again.
Yeah, we are.
As always.
Right.
Thankfully, we died yesterday, we're back alive today, so... Risen from above. So, tonight we are doing Necromunda Dark Art. Hi! Necromunda...
Yeah, you fuck it up, I didn't do it!
Try again. Necromunda Dark Uprising.
Yeah, but now you've messed it up, you should probably start the video again.
I could do. But then, one of the things people like, I hopefully like about these videos, is the fact that
Our mess ups.
we have
the
a
only reason we watch it to see how
brilliant
many times we mess up.
amateur quality.
Oh yeah, I'm amateur.
Amateur.
Like Amadeus, but
Fuck me, Amadeus.
Amateur.
So what we'll be doing,
Amateur.
we will be obviously unboxing it.
Yes.
We'll go through all bits, what we think about it, general chat about it.
Yes.
One thing we are quite interested about this is the rulebook, because those that have played Necromunda will probably know when it comes to playing this game, you gotta go through quite a few books just to know what you're doing. They cover some rules in the main book, but then where they've been releasing books over the past years. How long was this gone? About 2 years or so?
Ooh, I don't know.
A year or so? Yeah. Over time, they've released several different updates to the rules, and it's not all in the same book with rules.
No.
So
7 books. Really annoying.
7 books, yeah. So hopefully they've rejigged the rule book a little bit. We'll find out about that.
I wonder how thick it will be. Is it hardback?
Don't know.
All
Well,
questions.
let's open it and find out. Yay! So, with further ado's,
I'm gonna cut it like a pro.
we'll leave this for Matt to actually undo, because last time I undid it, he got a little bit hissy fit.
Did I?
Yeah. Oh, you got really annoyed the fact that I cut the cellophane, so you didn't actually have the enjoyment of just going and cut and then ha ha ha.
It's like...
Smells like expensive.
It does smell like £175 of expensive.
See, that's the thing as well. 175 quid.
Is it worth it?
Well, the first Necromunda set, because if you look at the thickness as well, this is not a small box. What Matt will do, he will go get the first box that they did for Necromunda.
Which was £100 less.
Yeah. So this
Half the width.
this one was 75 quid.
Date on the back. 2017. 2017. 2 years.
No,
Boom!
no, the bottom one says 2019, that one says 2017. So yeah, 2 years
That's what I
ago. No, you said
2017.
Then you said 2017 down there.
Okay, you just minded it.
And obviously this is double the thickness as well. Pleasure.
And you get better... Wow, this cellophane's completely broken.
Oh no, you have to discount it.
I'm going to have to do now to get rid of it.
It's getting there, it's getting there.
Compressed, isn't it? Compressed air, that. It's been vacuum sealed.
Oh, that's a nice smell coming from there.
Oh, fail.
Are you really gonna... Feel better? Yeah. So,
It's like sniffing awesome.
so the first thing you get when you open it is all the scenery pieces. Apparently 15 sprues of scenery.
That's shit.
So
Never
the one
liked that bit
that
of
Matt
scenery.
said was shit was the one you got in the original one, which was the barricades.
and ammo crates. The ammo crates are good actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest of it's just rubbish.
So, apart from that one, we go straight into the scenery. So, wall panel section.
Nice wall panels. We've got bullet holes in them. Some more than others. Pop marks. Pipes. Quite nicely detailed.
So we'll do that up close.
And they've got the Aquila, which actually looks like a skull as well.
Aquila. Oh, that's the logo they've actually used for Dark Horizon. So, if you like to pass that one here to me.
Wait. You have it on there.
Oh, did I? Oh yeah, sorry, I completely missed that. So,
right. We all know you're an idiot.
yeah. So the icon Matt is on about is that little dude there. So
I
that
still saw about yesterday, you know.
is what?
Not till it was your birthday.
Well, oh well, never mind. Don't worry, I'll tell you about it later. So there's that.
What, the reason you didn't tell me?
Yeah. Well, there's no reason to mention it on here. So, right. So
It's only another year. It's fine.
pipes.
Pipes.
Lots of pipes there.
Pipes.
So
What nice pipes? Promethean pipes.
Yeah. Oh, but,
Or was it aircon? I don't know.
I was
Who
actually
knows?
asked what it was, but Promethean pipes, isn't it?
I think so.
Because that's how they. Well, they've got a set like this out as well, haven't they?
Promethean pipes.
Promethean pipes, right? Yeah.
I'm guessing that is what you get in that box for like 18 quid or something.
Possibly, maybe slightly
Pipe box.
different, but so pipe section. Let's get these all in now. More wall sections. That actually no,
They
they
bulkhead doors.
bulkhead doors.
Ooh, nice.
Right,
Nice doors.
nice bit of bulkhead doors.
They're cool.
Yeah, bulkhead doors.
Again, a couple of bullet holes in them.
Yeah. So pretty much all the scenery has got bullet holes in it. Well, not actually going all the way through, just dents. So bullet dents.
Bullet impacts.
So I'm guessing there's some more wall
You've
scenery
got
there.
6 of those.
6. But otherwise, so over that.
Nice then.
Oh, there's that one.
I thought we should make this
Oh,
tonight.
we've actually reached the bottom of one side. Whoa! Halfway there.
Living on a prayer there. Living on a prayer.
So with that then, that is also the rest of the scenery.
Well,
So,
attention
well, that-
to detail.
Well, the fact that I realised they were scenery pieces.
I was not implying that.
Still found it amusing though.
I suppose that could also be like acid. Because that's a roof, I think. It's got pot marks on there, so it could be like all the acidness dripping down on the
So
concrete.
Matt's saying that that one
Very alien
is
style.
like a roof. Some people might call it a hatch. But
hatch.
no, just saying that though, they've included some nice set of stairs in there as well, which I'm quite liking.
Oh, right, I
So,
see. Yeah.
nice staircase, two lots of
Okay,
those.
different. Different. They're all the same. They are. Aren't they?
So am I right with 15 sprues of scenery?
No, it's different. Oh, that's the 6. Right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I was one out, 16 sprues of scenery. So that's
So it's like you didn't read the box.
maybe I just can't count.
No.
So
That can count.
with that, it makes you wonder what's left in the box. To be honest, not a right lot considering
Yeah.
that's the gangs.
Yeah.
Just that. Couple of sprues.
It's interesting how the corpse grinder gang has got loads of models compared to
So
the
got-
Arbites that haven't.
3 sprues each.
Yeah.
So we've got the Enforcers. I'm not going to say the Paladinite, but I've done. So
15 on the other sprue.
3 sprues each. You're getting
Less artwork.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ha, so you can't count either.
Nah.
11
Shit,
Enforcers. Turn it round.
So it's almost like we
And we get
15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, moved it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
If I look
11,
at his
12,
picture, excuse
13,
me.
14, 15, 16. 16.
What, 15?
Or
What?
16. I can't know, you kept moving
4,
it.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
15, you sure?
But I could count it if it was a moving, you know.
Okay. 15!
15. 15 and 11.
So have a look at these sprues quite nicely. So
Yeah, we don't just look at the Enforcers because everyone's seen Enforcers probably by now.
probably, but still, the sprues Well, what? Don't worry, I'm not just keeping them here.
So these are corny, guys. Interesting chain axe things.
Yeah, so we'll go have a look at that. So that's the chain axes we were on about. Can't much space match effects in
They
there.
look like miners. I mean, not like young people. They look like miners that have kind of mutated towards corn. But like respiratory backpacky type things. Interesting.
So really, it looks like on these,
I love the hats.
they are all coming with the same weapons. Majority of these. Looks like there's very few
alter
ranged weapons.
Oh yeah, it's all one sprue in it. Just repeated.
So yeah, it is. So yeah, it's all same sprue.
So they're just charge up and eat your face.
Judging by looks things, so if
There are no guns in this gang.
that's what the
No
front of them
guns
looks.
in this gang.
There are guns in the gang. They've got pistols,
Where?
and that's the enforcers. Where? Right. That's a pistol. That's a pistol.
Oh yeah.
That's a pistol. So there's 4 pistols.
So you got the choice of 6 on these sprues.
Yeah.
2 on each.
Now, you get your lovely bit of artwork there.
Oh, look at the advertising on the back.
I know. Now, that's
Which
what-
advertises the old books.
So, with that, so if it advertises the old books, that's not a good sign because it means
That's not a good sign at
that
all.
a rule book will be the same as the original by the looks of things, but we'll get to that in a minute. But otherwise, it shows that games as well.
Plasma conduits,
Oh, thermic plasma.
not Promethean pipes.
So that's that bit.
No, I'm advertising a.
So they've got anthology book, little leaflet for Necromunda books. We have.
Don't need that. Don't need those.
We'll get this one done out of the way straight away. Rather than looking at
That's
the
the
rest,
same.
because this is going to be the worst one. This will be the worst thing in the box. The one thing we don't like about it. Not the tokens, which I'm about to get.
Paper mat. Well, that's.
I can't get it out.
Do you want me to help?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What you've got to do, you've got to keep the bag flat
Okay.
and just slide it out. If you do the bag, it gets caught.
So if we look at these token wise, as you notice, for
The-
those that do play this, we've got a couple of different tokens there. You've got corn symbols. You have the
Okay.
Necromunda symbols, which will be the activation markers.
With the corn symbols on the other side.
Yes, you've got the corn symbol. Sorry, Matt.
They're chaos symbols.
Oh, chaos symbol. Well, close enough, chaos corn. Then otherwise, you got toxic cloud. Looks like.
Or just out of shit.
Yeah. Or if it's one of yours, then yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me, Kenny
That's
was the
quite
other day.
nice as well. Nice little scale symbol in there.
That is nice. Is that maybe scared?
Probably
Let's have
disordered.
scare grenades.
Quite possibly so. That's it as well. So on there, you can see the activation markers because you've got the enforcers on that side. Then you've got the corpse grinder cults activation markers on that side. So it's nice they made them double-sided.
Just give me 3 hours and I'll open
Matt
it.
will take his time getting through the cards. So here it is, the piece de resistance.
Oh, the pièce de résistance of the
Fabric
box. It's amazing. Look at this. It's amazing.
Actually,
It's fabric.
that's interesting. Actually,
I thought it was
yeah.
going to be cardboard.
Actually, no, it's still card. So, because
Well, it isn't. It isn't. Yeah.
saying this, right?
It's like a coated card.
Coated card. As you can see, there's little white lines on there.
That's just the
This
cocaine.
is. We've not actually unfolded this out, but it looks like it's already taken damage.
in
But
the box. Yeah.
that is the size that you get.
And the other side's red.
2 foot square. Now,
Oh.
it has got a nice feel to it, good artwork, but at the end of the day, I don't like it because it's paper on card, fabric, whatever. It's thin, it's folded, it's creased.
It tears.
Matt has just found out that it tears because he's just teared the bleeding thing.
Didn't even take much either.
So, flimsy quality. Yes, I know you're getting 16 sprues of scenery.
But you got nothing to put them on!
Fact, you know, you could kind of justify a price increase there, but 175 and you're getting paper mat.
Paper mat.
You're getting paper mat? Paper.
I was like, here's your point. Oh, you asked me a question. Oh.
You end up with a paper game mat. Yet.
Talk to me again.
Yes, you end up with a paper mat. Yeah, but if you go
Paper
onto
mat.
their website, the Games Workshop website, you can actually buy.
Yeah, for a lot of money.
40 quid, a plastic board tile. Well, 4 plastic board tiles making a 2x2 square. That's
A lot cheaper than it used to be from Forge Book.
How much does it used to be from Forge Book?
I don't know, hundreds.
So, do you reckon what they've probably done is they've had this tile set on Forge World for quite a while. It's not been selling, so I thought, you know what we'll do? We'll chuck it on a normal Games Workshop page and set it on there.
So, this.
So Matt has got the cards at the moment.
It's just a load of territories by the looks of things. Tactics. Territories and tactics, and then a load of blanks.
Blanks being for your game cards.
So that's boring. Instructions boring.
Saying that though, instructions have
I
sometimes...
lost one on the back of it.
Let's have a look, shall we? Now with these, I'm used to seeing A4 booklets for instructions for the big box sets.
Yeah, you didn't get one in this one, rather than 4.
Now, you only get a couple of small ones.
Wow, my joke went straight over there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought it was amazing.
So, one for the Enforcers, one for the Cultists, Corpse Grinder Cults. Zone Mortalis, columns and walls.
It smells nice.
And then, Zone Mortalis, platforms and stairs.
Even that's broke.
Well, okay, so they actually have 3 separate ones. They've got one for the conduits, one for the platforms and stairs, one for what you have there, which is the what's it saying? Front? Columns and walls.
Columns and walls.
So quite a lot of instructions, but kind of expected that with Matt and Garrett, isn't it? Well, what's the scenery? With the bulkhead doors as well. So let's just look at it and maybe comment on the same thing. Yeah. Because to save when you do make this as well, if you look there, it'll actually show that you cannot glue the bulkhead doors into the actual framework for them. So that means you can have them slide in and out.
Oh.
Or open and close, as some might say. So, with that then, Matt's taking the cellophane off the rulebook. So, with that, we've got the quick reference sheets.
Looking for a cheat sheet for it.
So, we're just going to quickly get the other set, we've got the original one, and check the cheat sheets.
It's changed. And what's this?
It's a cheat sheet. Necromunda stuff. So, let's have a look then, shall we? Compare and contrast. So,
Compare and contrast.
quick reference, we are starting with, this is the new one, priority phrase.
Yeah, that
Whereas
was
in the original one, we've got
jump
actions.
straight into actions.
So, we've got priority phase, you roll for a priority, you're ready fighters. You've got action phase, fleeing fighters, then activate fighters. And it's got end phase. Bottle tests, recovery tests, rally tests. So they changed the word in there for rally test.
Yep.
So then we've got close combat sequence, turn to face, pick weapons, determine attack dice, declare targets, make hit rolls, resolve hits, reaction attacks, and consolidate.
Yeah.
Shooting sequence,
Turn to face, pick weapons, determine attack. Dice, declare targets, make rolls, resolve hits, reactions, and consolidate. That hasn't changed though.
so shooting sequence, declare the shot, check the range, make the hit roll, target is pins, resolve hits,
Was that combat before shooting?
combat sequence, then shooting sequence.
Ooh.
Bear in mind, just quick reference, and it's alphabetised.
No, it's not.
Yeah, look.
P-A-E-C-S.
1, 2, 3. Number is quick reference, but this side it's alphabetised. C and
I
S.
wonder.
But then you got resolve. This is.
I wonder.
So it says here you got your modifiers in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Stray shots says resolve hits, making wounds, armor saves, inflicting damage. It says about falling as well. Has that got falling on that one? I don't think it has it?
No.
Oh. Injury dice and lasting injuries. So this is quite good. See if I actually get it. That's quite good. It's actually got the damage table for when you're doing campaigns. That was something that wasn't on the other quick reference sheet because literally just did it for a one-off game. So that's quite good. Nerve tests as well.
And nerve tests. Okay. Within 3 inches. I wonder if it used to be 2 inches, did it?
So that's quite good. That's a nice quick reference sheet, I like that. So it is pretty much the basics of what you need to know. And comparing it to the old one, it gave you a list of different actions you could take and what they counted as, whether they're a simple, a basic or a double action. Then on the other side it had fighting, retreating, standing up, crawling. It just had your actions, a small bit on shooting and close combat. Bonus attack dice with dual weapons. Yeah, your wound rolls and then your injuries. So, slightly better quick reference sheet, because it gives you a bit more in-depth as to how it goes, but not all the actions you can do. So that goes over there for the moment. Now, Matt has got both books at the moment. So, how's it looking so far?
Less fluff. And range, accuracy, strength, armour, damage, ammo, traits, blast, markers and flames. I wonder if that's on the other page. Dice. A natural roll is action roll 1 dice without some modifiers. A roll of 1 is always a failure. Firepower dice. Dice.
That's quite good. There's an auction.
That's nice.
So it's now, for those that like to argue quite a lot, oh, I can see it, no you can't. They've got a nice page there that goes on to about actually what's classed as line of sight and whether you can or can't hit a model. So that's handy that they've put something in there. So continue.
Cover. What is cover? You've got full, partial, line of sight. Same as before. So if over half your model is be able to be seen, then you are in partial, and if over half, you're in full.
And that was line of sight, yeah?
Ignore their base and any minor elements like hair, gun barrels and spikes. Oh. So the base doesn't count, it's the actual model.
Now, with cover though, that does include the model, the base rather, because it says here...
That's line of sight.
No, it said cover.
Oh. See that one, it says it doesn't count.
Line of sight, no, it's about line of sight when you see the model, it's about what the cover... Oh. Sorry, I thought you were in but line of sight.
About cover. And then it says there, a line can only be traced to less than half of the target's base, they're in full cover. In this one it says ignore the base, and it's the model itself.
So, read that fully out loud for everyone.
So, if the target is fully visible, they are not in cover. Otherwise, if less than half the model is obscured by terrain or fighters, they are in partial cover. If at least half the model is obscured by terrain or fighters, they're in full cover. As with line of sight, ignore their base and any minor elements. And then when it comes to line of sight and covered, it says, to see a target in cover, trace a straight line from the centre of your base to the base of the target. Ignore friendly fighters in base contact with the attacker and any obstacles within 1 inch of the attacker. If the line can be traced to all parts of the target's base without crossing the terrain, the target is in the open. Otherwise, if a line can be traced at least half the model's base, they're in partial cover. So, technically you could argue that, saying, well, my base is in cover, even if majority of your model isn't.
So they've done it a bit of both, so it's going to be, so it will end up using both your base and your model.
And then if a line can be traced to less than half the base, you're in full cover.
Yeah, because you've
so
read,
you could have...
You read that bit as well, as haven't you?
You could have like just your whole base behind a little bit of scenery that big, but still claim full cover.
Ah, right. I know why they've done it. Right.
Okay, go on then.
Look, right. Looking at the images, so we'll go for that one. It is showing a 2D scenery and 3D scenery. So, with 2D scenery, so floor tiles, you are going by the base. With 3D scenery, you are going by the model.
But they've put some 3D scenery in there, haven't they?
Yes, but it says line of sight here when playing on the 2-dimensional card tiles, because you did actually go straight from cover rather than line of sight.
Well, that's me.
So, when playing on 2-dimensional card tiles, a fighter has line of sight to another fighter if a straight line can be drawn from the centre of the first fighter's base to any part of the other fighter's base without crossing a wall or closed door.
I see.
Then this, when it goes for the cover,
so
goes
3D,
the same thing.
Yeah. 3D you look at model, 2D you look at base.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I would say with a 3D one, to make it a lot less arguable, go on both the base and the model, because you could have a normal size base and a tiny little model.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So here we've got a conditions section for it as well. So it goes about how to ready a player. Broken, out of ammo. It also has got blaze, blind, concussion, hidden, reveal, intoxicated and insane.
In the membrane.
So it doesn't actually say what they do. It just mentions you've got these conditions.
Later.
Only wants to, really, doesn't it?
So, game structure. Round sequence. Priority roll. Ready your fighters. Actions. Flee in the battlefield. Failed your bottle tech. Take cool checks. Fighters who fail, flee the battlefield. That's going to be bad memories, isn't it?
Right.
fleeing the battlefield.
It won't bring up bad memories at all, as long as you remember to do it right. It'll be perfectly fine.
Starting with the player with priority. Players take turn picking one of their fighters to activate. End phase. If either or both players has at least one fighter seriously injured out of action, they'll make a bottle check. The controlling player makes recovery roll for each of the seriously injured fighters, and then cool checks are made for broken fighters to see if they can rally. They got rallying now then. Yeah. Priority. Many fighters flee the battlefield, leading by example. So. So basically, if you've got a wall between you and a leader, it doesn't inspire you.
Oh no. It wouldn't do me, would it?
So, did they say line of sight? No, it should say within line of sight, within 12 inches line of sight. But at the end of it, it says players should remember to consider the role of walls and solid terrain features when measuring the distances between the fighter and the inspirational leader or champion.
Mm-hmm.
So, active fighters. What are you looking at? Seeing if it shared it right.
Fine enough, yeah.
Inches, 3 inches. No, that's not changed. Basic simple double. Charge, move, crawl. Ooh, crawling through a ductway.
Yeah, it's actually got it on the quick reference sheet.
No, it's a new thing, isn't it?
No. It's had it on the original.
Is it? That's fire through.
Sorry, crawl through ductway.
Okay. Just pretend I didn't say that.
You were excited over nothing, didn't you? So, with that, and thankfully it has shared properly.
Okay. Terrain, obstacles, falling hazards, so shooting, blast markers, flame templates. Shooting sequence to clone the enemy, place a flame template, each fighter is basically hit automatically, blast markers, flames on cover, stray shots, twin guns blazing, firepower dice.
So
There's not really a lot changed.
No, so it seems like at the moment it is showing pretty much everything that was in the original book. But have we got anything about everything else though that isn't in the book?
Yeah, all the important stuff that we couldn't find before.
So a bit like weapon qualities and all that, wasn't it?
That's cool. End phase, let's see if that's changed.
Multiple injury dice.
Okay, we know that. Whether that's just clarifying. Fleeing. So bottle check. Start the end phase, blah blah blah. Roll d6, add the results to the number of gang fighters. Final is higher than the total number of fighters who started. Yeah. Once again it's bottled, fighters begin to flee the battle. At the start of the action phase, the controlling player will have to make a cool check for each of their fighters on the battlefield. If each fighter fails, cool will immediately flee.
So that's standard.
That's how you basically ran away last time, wasn't it?
No, I think I ran away last time by cheating. Well, by you cheating.
Where's cool check? Because you were taking it on 1d6, weren't you, rather than 2d6. The gangs.
So saying that, will they keep it as a cool check or will they change it?
Yeah, But a campaign. Characteristics, captured fighters. I'm basically looking for special rules.
Have you looked in the index of the contents?
I'm just going to flick it. Sneak attack, sentries, spotting, scavenge. Execution. So far, there is nothing. Right, war gear. Flak, hardened flak, lead flak.
Take it those are weapons for the basic guys, yeah? Rather than every weapon you can have.
These look like all of them. Harpoon launchers.
Right. Going back, so we've got weapons and war gear reference chart.
Well,
So
that does look like. I wonder if they can have harpoon launchers then.
no, because
Low to
looks like
offensive
it's
sword.
got all of the weapons on there.
But
Close combat and servo claw,
not got las guns.
shock stave. Actually,
These look like all weapons that these
paired
guys
butchers.
can have.
These are all the
Yeah.
weapons in the actual 2 games you get,
Yeah.
and options they can get then.
Plate mail.
So you get harpoon launcher then, as you were saying.
Yeah. Harpoon launcher. Wonder if that's for. Well, it's going to have to be for them, isn't it? Harpoon launcher. You don't get it in box though. It's got armoured undersuit. Yay! Bio scanners.
So it's odd that they have put extra weapons in there. That isn't in the games you can get.
Cushion. Initiative. When have you ever used initiative?
Initiative for what? Sorry, read out the actual section you got there. So
What?
it's
A model hit by a concussion weapon has their initiative reduced by 2 to a minimum of 6+ until the end of the round. What uses initiative? I've never used initiative in Necromunda.
oh.
Okay,
But
we'll have to look at that.
so what Matt's looking up at the moment, because he's
Vending.
been a bit quiet, is we've got all of the skills for the weapons, isn't it?
I found out what vending does anyway.
Yeah, but that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all the skills for the weapons.
So
Because this wasn't in the first book, you see.
No. So well, that's incredibly handy in
That
this
is
book.
handy.
Mm.
Because we just couldn't find any rules for my stuff the other day. So yeah.
Skill set as well, table.
Skill table, yeah. That's handy.
And
What
with
skills
that,
do,
very good.
which is also handy. I don't, was that in the first book? I don't think it was
You
it?
want to quickly look? See then. So, what we'll do then. Okay, so wait till Matt finds a bit, then we'll compare content pages.
Well, there's some weapon traits, but not all of them, because obviously you hadn't introduced them all, I suppose.
Mm.
So it's just everything for Escher and that.
So, do you want to skip to contents?
Yeah.
So, obviously, first bit is going to be a bit obvious for this one, because I'm reading from the new book, Matt's got the old book. So I've got Necromunda, Uprising. It goes the Corpse Guilds, Tainted Meat, Fall of the Hive, and Fall of Hive Arcos. So, a little bit of backstory there. Is it a bit, oh no, I'm so sorry.
I know.
The Fall of Arcos, I
Bit
know,
emotional.
it got you, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, after that, we've got general principles. Have you got anything there?
Yes, page
So-
40.
This is on page 14, so already you get into that bit quite quickly. So, characteristic profiles, yeah?
Nope.
Is that? Okay.
About general principles, but
That's probably that's general principle of page 14. So within that,
Oh, right.
there's characteristic profiles, models and fire cards, weapon profiles, dice, visibility, measurement, fighter status.
Yeah, I've
and
got
terrain.
like 4 pages between there, so that's probably covered all that.
Yeah, so that means your one is quite brief on it then, doesn't it? To which, if this covers pages 14 to 25, that's 11 pages of goodies on rules. On top of that, after that, it goes straight into the rules with the game structure, priority phase, action phase, movement, shooting, close combat, resolve hits, and end phase. So you've got the miniatures and fighter cards there, to which that will count as models and fighter cards. So I've got page 16, you've got page
38.
Yeah, so you do get into this a lot quicker, which is quite good.
Okay. Game.
So game rules, yeah.
Game structure.
Yeah. Game structure, priority phase,
Yeah.
action phase,
Yeah.
movement,
No.
wow, shooting,
Okay.
close combat,
Okay.
resolve hits,
Mm-hmm.
end phase.
Yeah. So they've just lumped it into action phase.
Yeah, pretty much, haven't they? Then on top of that, you've got the Uprising Campaign that you can actually do on this. So setting it, running it, gaining experience, pre-battle, post-battle sequences, Uprising territories. You'll probably have something similar to go do with the...
Yeah, but they've put it all in there rather than advanced rules.
So you've got advanced rules section.
As we were saying the other day, weren't we?
Yeah.
It's stupid
That's
not
an advanced
having...
rule.
That's an advanced rule to, like, I don't know, roll to wound.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
So after that, it's the Necromunda Dark Uprising scenarios. So let's see, we've got battlefield setup, show force. So battlefield setup is not scenario, just so you know that.
We had the
We've got-
skills there.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Show of force, scavenge, hit and
They
run,
weren't in this one.
search and destroy, meat harvest, and public execution. So 6 scenarios, which probably means rolling a d6 and choosing. So nice and easy.
It's more or less
Yeah.
where this finishes.
So we're just going on
weapon
to
traits kind of hang in there somewhere, but
Yeah.
that's it.
So has actually got a section saying weapon traits.
Yeah.
How many pages is it?
Possibly 2.
Weapon traits, you go from 78 up to 81, so that is about 3 pages.
3 pages.
3 pages, whereas here it's 119 up to 123, so that's 4 pages. An extra page of weapon traits. Which probably makes up for all the extra stuff that's been added in.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, you've got a couple of pages for the enforcers and corpse grinders, which is basic game composition and the house equipment. Then weapon and war gear reference chart. We just said about weapon traits. Then the skills.
Yeah, that wasn't in this book,
No.
so that's handy.
Though this
Bit more in depth.
rulebook is a bit more in depth and could be a bit more worth actually having than the one you have.
Definitely. Definitely.
Because what we were doing there was a couple of weapon traits we couldn't actually do.
Nope.
We had to use a different book for, wasn't it?
Well, I'm still not sure what initiative used for.
Sorry.
Not got a clue what initiative is used for.
We were doing simple things like grenade. You had to go from different booking, didn't you? Yeah.
I don't know. No, grenades were in here. It was, I had a book for, I think Gangs at Underhive and then the other one. Because that concussion causes a -2 to your initiative.
Okay.
But when do you use initiative? So far I've not used initiative in this game.
Could just be you're not playing it right.
Possibly. Because it was in this book.
Sean, have you ever used initiative in Necromunda?
It very rarely shows up, but it's usually for things like falling.
Initiative measures the fighter's dexterity and reflexes.
So there we go.
So
Handy
whether
before it
you
comes to
fall
falling.
off.
So,
So I suppose shoot somebody with a concussion gun from the Arbite people, and then
push them
they're
off.
within edge of a ledge. They beat it by it, they're like, "Boo!" And then they fall off.
So if I had to choose,
It's a better book.
yeah.
It's more in-depth rules. It's got a skills table.
I would probably be a bit inclined just to get the rule book,
Yeah.
just because at glances, obviously we've gone through it a little bit, it seems like you don't need a good couple of books.
Depending on how much they charge for the rulebook, though.
Well, saying
They're
that,
going to charge like 30 quid for it or something.
the wonders of having the internet at your disposal
Yeah.
is we'll go into the Games Workshop website and we'll find out how much the book is.
That's nice. Show's sold out.
So first thing that comes up in Games Workshop is Sisters of Battle. Sold out everywhere.
Just to piss you off.
Before you can even pre-order it. Yay. So we are looking at Necromunda. Actually, no, I don't want all Necromunda, I just want Necromunda rules. So, the books you can get, you've got the new one, which is the Book of Ruin. I'm not too sure what that's about, so we're not really.
Book of Ruin! What's Book of Ruin?
I don't know, I just said I'm not too sure. Alright, so it's like Diverge, we'll go into it, because it does come up. Actually, hang on, is this the only book we're supposed to be getting this?
Yeah.
Because it does actually say 128 rule book, yeah. Game cards, dice, corpse grinder, yeah, so yeah, no books anyway, just to make sure. The Book of Ruin is rules and background for the various cults, both alien and heretic, that have taken roots across
Oh. So
Necromunda. Oh yeah. So it's got new hangers on Cadaver Merchant, Heretic and Agitator. 18 scenarios that reflect subverse forces taking control of Underhive. 6 multiplayer scenarios. Collection of tools to help the arbitrator enhance players' experience of scenarios and campaigns. Updated trading post. Rules and background for these hired duns. Green Lorsha, Eightfold Harvest Lord, and quite a few others. This is an expanse into Necromunda. The Necromunda rulebook and Games of the Underhive. I would quite use the contents of this book. So, that shows that it is, but otherwise...
it's getting a bit nippy in here.
It is, isn't it? So, the only rulebook they have on the Games Workshop page at the moment, apart from obviously Gangs of the Underhive, which you normally use anyway, is the rulebook for £35.
The main one?
The main one.
Oh.
The original one.
So if you want to have the update, you've got to buy the big game.
So, saying that, we've used that rulebook, haven't we? That's what we used in our game last week.
It was.
Which we still had to find other books.
Yep.
So, the Dark Rising rulebook could be quite handy, as we were saying.
I see a lot of people getting it, what do you call it, from like source sites.
Well, to be honest, I wouldn't blame them really, because if it's all in one book, which kind of likely, then why wouldn't you have it all in one book?
No, I mean cheating and getting it from copy sites.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
Oh, right.
I can understand why they would do it, because it'd all be in one place rather than making your own book. So, with that, as you see, Matt's jumped straight into putting the scenery together for some strange reason.
I love scenery.
Yeah.
It really gets me off.
So, with that said, that pretty much covers... Well, yeah, there weren't much to this box, but in the same sense there was.
Lots of cardboard.
Yeah. But
Is it worth 175?
I know that's the clincher, isn't it? You completely missed the.
I didn't miss it.
Yeah,
It
well, you
wasn't
didn't.
exciting.
Alright, so dice you get with it
But as exciting as a...
is black and red. So not too bad. Better than
Not
the
exciting,
black and yellow. There you go. Otherwise, ruler's pretty basic. There's no surprise there, really, is there? But yeah, otherwise that is everything. So, excuse me. What's your thoughts on this then? So obviously you're saying, is it worth £175?
No.
Why not?
People have probably only got scenery.
Yep.
Yes, you get a lot of scenery, but I don't know, it just seems like a big price tag. And the gangs are normally about what, 25 quid each?
Yeah, so okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. So, is it worth 175?
What are they charging for the scenery, like 100 quid?
See, now that's what we're going to figure out now. So, we've got two gangs here, and you're saying 26 quid, 25 quid?
Yeah, either 25 or 26.
We'll go for 26 quid.
So that's 52.
So you got 52 and that's it. We've got a rule book here. Now, we won't say 35 quid for the rule book because
Probably 20.
it's the thinner bit, exactly. So we'll say 20 quid for the rule book. That puts it at £72 at the moment. Now, what else do you get apart from these two gangs in the rule book? The scenery. Now, we know there's a lot in it. There's about, it fits onto a 2x2 square, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what we will do is we'll go onto the Games Workshop website and we'll have a look at their scenery. And then that will give us a nice rough estimate.
God, I wish they wouldn't tease us with that. That's really annoying.
Easy, just don't look at it. Necromunda, terrain packs at the moment. So, terrain packs they do is the bulkheads that we've said about there, and Sector Mechanica stuff at the moment. Which...
Sector Mechanicus, how much is that?
It's 45 quid, but you don't get a right lot in it. So,
I wasn't too keen on them, to be honest.
No.
How much are conduits?
The conduits, the...
£22.50.
Are £22.50. So,
and the Necromunda bulkhead doors are £22.50.
So what we'll do...
45 quid for them.
We know we've got the bulkhead doors, we know we've got the conduits, so... 20.
No, but that's just that. I mean, 22 quid for that is just a rip-off.
So it was 70, wasn't it? So plus 22.50. That puts that 9.84. We'll make sure that it's just one sprue that you get in this as well. So that's 2 sprues worth there.
Or is it 2?
Yes, if we have a look, but it's still this. This is exactly what we get. Basically, they did that with it.
Yeah.
So, £22.50 worth of scenery there. Bulkheads you were looking at, weren't you? Barricades and bulkheads. Yeah. That is another £22.50 they're charging there. One sprue. Exactly the same. So, plus...
So what they're charging you is 50 quid for that?
So, yeah. No, more. It is 117 at the moment.
Is that how much is in the box there?
At the moment, that's 2 gangs, rule book, scenery for the pipes and the bulkheads. And which is 175, that means they are charging 60 quid for the scenery.
Oh. See the scenery? Yeah.
So,
but
when you're looking at it that way, that's pretty much standard, isn't it? It's not really, you're not saving yourself any money in a sense.
in all fairness, if you didn't want the, enforcers and stuff, then you really haven't done yourself any favours. It
Right,
depends
so
on how big that scenery is and what it entails and stuff, doesn't
yeah,
it?
exactly how it builds up, doesn't it? So we're just looking at price highest low on the scenery there.
Because I wasn't keen on that scenery anyway from the
No, the Mechanica stuff.
kind of this stuff.
So the big saver here, by the looks of it, is actually the scenery you make up there.
Yeah.
Because going through the Games Workshop website at the moment, if you remember the scenery we were using on last Sunday, that was Sector Imperialis. And on the website, they've not actually got it on there.
I think they got rid of it, you know. Or is it in... It's not in 40k, is it?
Fine enough, I'm lurking in the 40k section.
Because that's what come in Kill Team box, right?
So they've not actually got that there. So they've got, the closest you can get is a Sector Imperialis Manufactorum at 3750, and that'd be 2 lots of those. You can get roughly what we played with on Sunday. So yeah, you're not doing any savings. The only good thing about getting this box would be the games, a rule book, and the scenery. You're not really making any savings when you think if you buy it individually. The only thing you save on it is it might take them a good couple of weeks before they release the scenery individually, or the games individually, or the new rulebook individually. And then, as Matt said, some of the scenery they've already stopped doing.
It doesn't really fit together very well.
No, if I have a look at the Kill Team scenery.
So the gaps in that.
Yeah, so do you want to show camera? Show our lovely viewers?
I don't think it's my bad building. I'm pretty good at building. I'd like to think, anyway.
Well, show the people.
Maybe just clamp them both, like that. That's one of the bulkheads. Which come with that one.
Both. Just, what you do, you hold it back there, and lo and behold, it's on both.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 inches by 2 inches.
Yeah. So all in all, you're probably not really making a saving on this. The only real thing you're doing is getting it before it's released individually.
Unless they charge a fortune for the
Yeah.
bulkheads and stuff.
Yeah, that's the only thing. You don't know how much they're going to charge for that scenery pack if they release it.
Well, it won't be all of it.
No, there'll be a little. They'll
Probably
release it in
half
2
of it
sets.
for about 100 count or something stupid.
I'm probably guessing between the regions of 30 and 60 for half of it. Then they'll do a small add-on like they've done with the ruins for about 22.50.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the scenery is nice.
yeah,
It's always nice to have more Necromunda scenery. But
for the price, it's a lot for one person to fork out.
it is.
Me and Sean were talking about this as well. Even if you want to go in halves on it, you're still looking at a lot just going halves. 80 quid a piece.
Might sell some at Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be something that I'll be getting more of.
No.
Unless somebody actually orders one.
I can probably see people buying this, taking it once, selling the rest.
Yeah, just taking the
Because
scenery and
the
splitting
other thing as well, as it is a starter box, an introduction to the game and all that, and you do get your gangs, you don't get any weapon upgrades or weapon choices. You get just what come with standards. So, for those are hardcore Necromunda players, if you're wanting to take this game to a campaign and level them up and progressively. Good luck. Yeah, well, you have to, won't you? That's if they've even got bits for them yet.
They'll be about in a few weeks.
Yeah, so for the moment, you'll be stuck with what you get, so you won't be able to change them. But otherwise, yeah.
They'll have a harpoon launcher upgrade. And
That's it, they're probably already, won't they? So that's it for the moment then. I don't think there's really much else we can say to this whilst Matt's proper got involved in the building. So,
I don't know what that is.
well, no, you made it. That's probably an event.
Just looks weird.
So, that's it for the moment, yeah. There's nothing else really to discuss with these. As Matt's putting it together, he's going to put all of it together. He's starting now, he can't stop.
It doesn't look like that.
Oh, it goes on the side on one of the doors.
Probably.
Now, what Matt has a habit of doing is putting it together without reading instructions. So he's probably just put it together wrong. So,
Oh, thanks.
if we look here, it's all doors. So yeah, you're doing it right anyway. It's not one of those that got different panels. So stick on whatever.
Doesn't.
But yeah, so we'll thank you for tuning in, guys. Look on our Facebook page during the week, and hopefully you'll see a picture of all the scenery put together.
Maybe not with these bits attached because they don't fit. They don't where it's supposed to go.
So should we say our bye-byes then?
Oh, bye-bye!
So,
love you all. Like us, subscribe to us, buy our t-shirts.
look into the camera. They might feel a bit more acknowledged.
Nah, that's just silly.
Bless him. Well, we'll leave Matt to continue with his building then. And thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been quite nice doing that with you.
Very
And
pleasant tonight.
It's only been an hour and 10 minutes long, so that's a definite.
Our
improvement.
viewers will be writing in to the BBC saying, "Wow, it was only an hour long. What are they playing at?" And then
Why
we're
the
getting lots
BBC?
of-
The BBC's got nothing to do with us.
BBC, the ones that you write into, and I saw the black man on the news the other day, and well, there wasn't an Indian person as well.
Points of view.
That's it, points of view. What
And
about
it's to
BBC?
do with BBC programmes.
Yeah.
So
You never
want
know.
a point of view for Twitch then, really. don't you?
We might get upgraded this week.
Not graded.
Look out for us on the BBC. I wrote some letters.
Yeah, that
wrote
probably
B
means we're
and
going
C.
to get shut down then. But yeah.
Make sure you pay your TV bill.
Oh yeah, it's all important TV bills. So, once again, thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch up with us next week, where we shall be doing something. Well, we would have been unboxing Battle of Sisters or Sisters of Battle, but good luck getting that.
Isn't it the week after? Sister Battle.
Sisters of Battle is pre-order this week and comes out this weekend. Next weekend.
What, 22nd?
Should be, yeah.
No, 22nd was Dot's birthday.
Oh, you remember that.
His birthday's on a Friday.
But
23rd.
yeah, that's it then, isn't it? Any ideas what you want to do next week?
I don't know. I really want to play Black Seas again.
Right, if we play Black Seas again, it's no good playing it with just the 3 ships. Because things like sailing in a line, yes, you can do it with 3 ships, but then it's just the 3 ships and got nothing else. If you want to play Black Seas properly, you want to do a proper fleet
I ain't
for it.
ever going to sail in a line. Just because of the way that it works for activation.
No, funny enough, we've
Because
actually...
you end up sailing into each other.
No. There's a little snippet in the rulebook that actually says, you sail in a line with the wind direction. If it touches the back of the line, it's the front line that moves first. It's the one at the front that moves first.
Oh.
You literally need to be nose to butt for it.
Yeah.
So as close as you can with those ships, but then it's the front then that always moves regardless of the wind direction if it's at the back one first. And your movement you must do is the same distance that the slowest one can move.
Oh, right.
So,
Okay.
so
Yeah. Cool.
last time for good measures. Thanks very much, guys. We'll catch you later. Enjoys.